Morph collections, quality of life changes, and a brand new enchanting system. We're diving right into it in our first episode of the Enchant Exerpt. Hello adventurers and welcome to the Enchant Exerpt. Here on this channel, we will be covering and showcasing all of the updates we make to Enchant in one easy to find place. My name is Signa, and today we will take a look at the big 3 changes you'll be able to find live on the server this summer. Morphing and evolutions, quality of life changes, and our never before seen system, Enchanting. Let's dive right into it. When logging in for the first time, you will immediately be introduced to 2 brand new features, the first being our morph system. This will allow players to morph into Pokemon themselves, not only taking on their physical form, but the great strengths they hold inside. The morph you choose at the beginning will provide you with benefits that best fit your gameplay style. The 3 starting morphs are as follows. Pick Charmander to infuse deadly flames into your physical attacks, greatly increasing your melee damage. Choose Squirtle and convert your magic attacks into deadly water blasts, greatly increasing your magic damage. Or choose Bulbasaur and hone your natural senses and precision, greatly increasing your range damage. The morph you choose will also have a corresponding type that allows you to greatly enhance your damage against various Pokemon types, while at the same time being vulnerable to others. The type system is as follows. To put it simply, let's take the very top row as an example. Water is stronger than fire. Therefore, if you have a water type morph active and you are fighting a fire type Pokemon, you will receive a 1.5 times damage boost to that target. However, if you had a fire type morph active and you were fighting a water type Pokemon, you would only do 75% of your usual damage, since fire is quite ineffective against water, as we can see from the 4th row. You will be able to progress through the game collecting morph experience. This experience can be collected in your inventory or bank and allocated to the morph you choose to level up. Morph experience can be obtained in various ways, with the most common ways being from monsters, quests, events, and boxes. Some morphs, including the starting morph that you chose, eventually take on new forms once achieving certain levels, gaining newer, stronger abilities along the way. For example, if the morph you chose to start with was Charmander, leveling it up would eventually turn it into a Charmeleon, and then after leveling it up even further, he would evolve into the Champion of Flame, Charizard. Morphs have a maximum level of 100, and all information such as current level, experience, and stats can be found in the Morph tab located on the bottom left side of your control panel closest to the chat. To activate your morph, all you need to do is click on the minimap icon in the bottom left corner, closest to the stats page. Once activated, you will be able to stay in your morph form for 40 seconds, and it will take 5 minutes before you can use it again. So once activated, get to attacking. Do you think you have what it takes to be your own Pokemon master? Quality of life changes are one of the bigger updates for Enchant this month. To summarize, players have a handful of new windows available on their interface that allow them to see information that will make their lives simply enchanting. The first 2 of these features are the Control Hover and Live Stat Comparison Viewer. By holding Control and hovering over an item, players will be able to see every stat available on that item and to find out if it's appealing to you. Within that panel on the right side in brackets is a live stat comparison of your new item and your currently equipped item, allowing players to quickly figure out what's an upgrade and what gets tossed into the disenchanting pile. But don't forget, just because something may not be an immediate upgrade doesn't mean it can't be enchanted into an item with better potential than your currently equipped item, so that's something to keep in mind. The second 2 of these features is the Cosmetic Override feature and Character Examination panel. Now, not only can you right-click another player and examine all their currently equipped items, stats, and bonuses live inside a new sleek interface, but you can also check out their cosmetic overrides, allowing you to figure out what items make this guy just so cool at the click of a button. The Cosmetic Overrides feature couldn't be easier to use. All you need to do is head over to the Cosmetic Overrides Master and speak with him to open up the interface. Once you check the Enable button, your currently equipped items will be visually stripped from you, making room for your coolest, shiniest items to be displayed instead. Are you going to be the one that stands out above the rest? I guess time will tell. The Enchant system is hands down our biggest update to Enchant this month. We've completely reevaluated item stats and bonuses and created a system that reflects both the time and effort players put into the game. We strongly believe that you should always feel like you're growing in power, even if you feel stuck in place trying to grind out that one super rare item you've been looking for. Let's take a look at the system's overview. While taking the beginning steps of your journey into the game, you will almost immediately encounter our brand new enchant system. Throughout the game, by completing quests, events, puzzles, bosses, and various other tasks, you will be able to collect enchant orbs. By left-clicking on these orbs in your inventory, you will bring up our brand new enchant interface. Inside this interface, you will be able to upgrade your tier items into much stronger, better versions of themselves. By left-clicking the item of choice from your inventory or equipment panel with the enchant interface open, selecting the level of choice from the menu on the left-hand side, and hitting the enchant button underneath the item slot, you will be able to instantly enhance your item stats and your gameplay. By investing into tier items with more and more enchant orbs, you'll quickly find that you'll be able to increase the tier item strength of your current equipped tier to rival or even surpass higher tier levels. However, the more you upgrade lower tiers, the less stat per upgrade is received than if you were to upgrade a higher tier item, making it much more practical to upgrade the highest tier item available to you for the biggest return of your investment. After you encounter an upgrade in the game and have extra loot, or simply find a junk tier item that you don't want or need, you can use the disenchant system. By right-clicking any tier item, you will be able to select a new option to disenchant the item into enchant orbs. The amount of orbs you get from disenchanting is directly related to the tier level of the item, and also takes into account the upgrades you placed on items, giving you significantly higher returns of enchant orbs the more enchantment the disenchanted item has. There is absolutely no amount to how many times a tier piece can be enchanted, so the sky's the limit. We can't wait to see how far you can climb. Thanks for tuning in to our first episode of the Enchant Excerpt. Be sure to like and subscribe and keep those eyes and ears open for future videos as we discuss where we're taking Enchant. We'll see you very soon.